Welcome back to our 23rd web programming tutorial. Now in this video we're going to talk about the bit more about our colors that we can use. Now I'm going to go over to Google and type in colors red, green, blue, and what we want to do is we want to go down to colors red, green, blue W3 schools. Should pop up pretty quickly for most of you. If it doesn't, then type in W3 schools. Now what you can see here is we've got a nice little 0 to 255. Now this is 8-bit, so 2 to the power of 8, and got the values input through here from 0 and to 255 in multiple areas. And what we can see is that as I move these along the lines, the value changes. And what I want you to take a look at, not currently using my mouse at the moment, so I've got a bit of a weird thing, weird control over it. Now if we take a look at this little hash value or hexadecimal value, for those of you that might be a little bit more familiar with terms, again I only call it a hash value because hashtag from Twitter, but essentially it's a hexadecimal value. And if we look at what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the red one, I'm just going to move it around, and you see only the first 2 digits change. Now again, with a hexadecimal calculator you only really get a certain number of values available, and move the second one, same thing happens, only the 2 middle values change, and the third one, only the back ones change. Now I'm going to stop there. I'm just going to grab this color and I'm going to go back over to my CSS sheet and get rid of this light blue. I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of it, and I'm going to save. I'm going to grab my index and bring it up, and there we go, we've got another background color. So what you probably should notice is that for every single one of these values we have basically, I don't know how many it is exactly, but we can go from 0, 0, 0 to FF the whole way along. So, and 6 Fs is white. That's the one thing that I'm sure of, like pure white. And so we got from 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 to FFF available of colors. Now I think that you won't use most of these colors, and you probably won't. You'll probably choose about 5 or 6 of them that you find work pretty well for you, and that's where you'll leave it. But there's just this many options, and you can enter it with this random 6 hexadecimal values, and it could make it quite simple. You could just choose random colors, because I would have never found 6B FFFF before. And another valuable thing that this web page uses is color hex. It's basically the exact same thing, except it's more structured on the hexadecimal values, and that's, well, I don't know, some of you might find this a little bit easier to use or understand, but either way you pick your colors and you can grab a little hash value, and then you can put it into your web page here and just run it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color to what we just grabbed before, preferably the bluer one, but I'm going to sort of create a nice light color or something like that. So just to show you that we have actually done a video on this, and you can all see the changes that we've been going through for this whole web programming class, and what changes you get, what changes your page will have in the end. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. I'll thank you all for watching, and remember to like and subscribe.